But he was not killed. He killed himself.
Right. But going back to Michael Wolff, were you actually working in some of those bases in the States with him? Or just in his house?
No, I just visited.
Just visited him?
Yeah, I never...
And did the ETs eat anything?
It depends which race.
Well, there were two different races.
Many more.
No, in his apartment.
In his apartment, only one race.
And does it eat anything?
Did they eat anything? No. No, to my knowledge, they don't eat.
Okay.
They are like plants.
They're like plants.
Yeah.
Are they biologically engineered, or are they actually from extraterrestrial?
The one I met they are real ETs, real greys.
So they are working with the military. We have ETs working with the military.
Of course.
And they are doing technology transfer.
Back engineering, yes.
They're helping the military.
Yeah.
This is
of course. And they have NASA too.
They have
NASA.
They have NASA, and NASA's supposed to be
not know about them.
Not know about them. Yeah, no such thing.
Well, they certainly are working with NASA quite a bit. Yeah.
And these ETs, to your knowledge, you think?
I work for this. For example, I spent 20 years of my life in the domain of nuclear energy, questions of defense. I'm a co-author of a dictionary of atomic terms, French-English, in the center of the Energie Atomique du Canada, at Sheldon Park. That's a research center. I was working for Canadian Marconi, Canadian Admiral, the one that make fridges?
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't make fridges there, I can tell you.
Really?
No, they were working on, it was very scary. They were working on these little racks, like they look like this in bigger, and they had 12 or 15 channels, and they were detectors for atomic fallout.
Right.
And they were ordering at the army, American army was ordering 15,000 modules like that.
Wow.
And I had a nightmare that night when I came home, and I said, my God, we are going to a nuclear war. I was naive. And the next day, it was too much for me, so I asked the engineer, we have an order of 15,000 detectors. He said, yes, this is customary. It happens every 5 years. They change the model every 5 years.
Wow.
It's like a joke. I mean, spending that much money. But anyway, so those things, I work on that. And Canadian, Raytheon of Canada, you know who they are?
Yeah.
In Florida. And that's a very, very, very important company on high tech. I was given by Michael Wolff to choose one of those. He had 20 pieces of UFO, and that had fallen, probably shot by the army, and there were a lot of debris. But he got those small ones in a box, and he said, choose one. And I said no. In 1997, I said no. 98, 99. I said, no, I am not going to take that, because I was afraid that at the customs they would pick it up and
some trouble.
Me shot in the gun, gun in the head, So I refused, and then I met Colta in his apartment and his boss, but the boss was not doing anything really; he just appeared, and then Colta insisted and said, "Give this to Philippe." So I thought, if Colta says so, I take it.
Really?
So
and you kept it?
Yeah, sure. So I kept it, and that's why I still have it,
You still have this material?
Yeah, of course, I have that. And it's very interesting. It has it's like a book having pages which protrude like one in front of the other, like this, and in a space where it's flat, you can see integrated circuits.
Really?
On that. Oh yeah, it's full of that.
Built into the skin of the craft.
It's real, yeah.
So it's alive. The craft skin is alive.
alive.
Or intelligent, artificial intelligence.
Yes, artificial intelligence, yes. It's like solid state at its best.
Right.
Really good stuff.
So people who say they don't believe in ETs, you must get very upset.
No, I let them go. Who cares, believe or not. I mean, I'm not seeing the UFO, I'm seeing the pilot.
Right. Oh, there's the picture.
So that's an enlarged picture. And now, the very interesting thing about this, it's a fabulous picture, and I tell you why.
There's Coulter there, there's his head, and he's holding the camera, taking a picture.
And you can see neatly, I mean, you can really see the elbow and the forearm and a bit of his shoulder. Now, the story is this. It's a fabulous picture because it doesn't follow the laws of optics.
Really?
When you're in the mirror, you look at yourself shaving or something. The more you go backward, the more your virtual image goes backward the other way, And what is in between is the glass, the mirror itself. So, now you follow that. The virtual image is behind the glass. Now, with this guy, it's not the case. He's in front of the dolphin, he's not behind. You see, with his head, he obscures the dolphin. And he is in front of the mirror. How can that be? Can that be? This is correct, this fellow. He's behind the mirror because he has to be. The virtual image is always behind the mirror. But how come this one is in front of the mirror? Now, my explanation is, I don't know enough of optics. I learned at school, like probably you and Madame here. But the thing is, my feeling is not shown as definitely as Coulter. And it's because he's changing dimension.
Really?
I think that's my explanation. Coulter is normally photographed, there's nothing wrong there. But here, you don't see the face of the man, you don't see where he's looking. His body is half disappearing, and it's strange, But this other alien was just the same as Coulter. When I saw them walking in, they walked,
They walk ordinary?
Yeah, normally, like you walk on the carpet, and there was a carpet, they walk on it.
And what's their skin like? Like dolphin?
I didn't touch the skin.
Shake hands, no?
No, you don't shake hands with those guys.
Why?
Because they're very weak,
Oh.
I was told, Wolf told me they don't shake hands because they are fragile, They are small, I mean, they weigh 25 kilo, I think.
Wow.
25 kilo, and I'm... 60 kilos.
And no sound from the voice?
Kilos.
No sound at all?
No sound at all. I only know that when they talk together, they make squeaks and sounds like a dolphin.
But otherwise it's telepathic. And you could hear them telepathically?
No, I
you
didn't
couldn't.
hear them. No. They probably, telepathically, they probably talk very much with Wolf, but I didn't hear what they said.
And Wolf was talking telepathically to them?
Well, the way he said, he had two visitors, and I knew two visitors meant two aliens, two ETs. I knew that. So, because in this apartment, we only talk about ETs, so he said, I have two visitors here, and I was alone with him, so who are the visitors, So I said, may I see them? And he said yes, so he walked to them, so maybe he didn't say very much thinking, he just walked to them, and they knew they would see me. That's why they had organized to place this pastel at the right place, so they would be on it. So it's a simple story. It's not a complicated stuff.
No, but it's a story that breaks open the myth that there's no such things as extraterrestrials. I mean, Here you have the pictures. You were there. You're a witness.
Sure.
It's exactly as he's written in his book, what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you've corroborated a very important story. You know, a story that's trying to be debunked by his brother and by other people. And I'm extremely excited about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Paola Harris has been working like mad. She's done a great job. And I think what this information you're giving us is really incredibly important. And I think you do have to get together with Paola Harris.
Well, I've been in touch with her. I have photographed Paola Harris here.
She's a fantastic lady, fantastic journalist.
Yeah, that's her.
Yes, that's her. That's Paola.
So she's very nice. I talked to her a dozen times. The problem was not that I didn't want to talk to her, but there was a guy who is under certainly he's an intelligence